having me. I feel good being here, man. I've always wanted to be here. Who's Savage Sossa? Savage Sossa was born with Thompson Manukaka, like everyone knows. And I got the stage name Savage. And then later I developed a sense of wanting to be profitable. And after watching the movie Scarface, there's a character named Sossa there. And I decided to call myself Sossa. But who is he? He's an artist, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, that's me, man.
When did you start rapping?
Oh wow, I don't think I have enough toes and fingers to count the years, but yeah, I started rapping in 1997. I was a little bit, I was a kid then. And I found out from my next door neighbor in Crystal Park, he taught me how to rap, and then I told him I was scared. I was like, yeah, this thing is actually cool. And then found out later, I'm actually good at this.
Why did you choose music? You could have been literally anything else. Why become a rapper?
I did not choose music. It's something that I was good at. So same time as like you'd find people who badlali disc, badlali bola, and they good at it. And we'd also find ourselves, again, I had soccer boots, I had socks, I had chin guards, I had the kit, but I couldn't play soccer for nothing. So I was like, you know what? But then I was good at other things like draw, and I would listen to music, and I'd always want to know the lyrics. So I didn't choose music, music chose me. Because that's a scale primary, the school, like when you acquire Tishan goes, and they make sure they know people. So I was like, can I shout out Tishan goes mean? So that should mean something. Okay, you want to know, Jeff?
So, tell us about your come up and the difficulties you came across in your journey.
I've toured the country with some people that I won't mention by name. And as I'm touring with these people, I've learned that I couldn't be who I wanted to be. There were constraints and restrictions that I was so against. So on the come up, you'd find with Jama's tour, they paying for everything. They the ones responsible for this tour. And I always saw myself as someone who's responsible for tours and responsible for paying for stuff. But being there taught me a lot of things, because now I am the person that I am because of that experience. So I wanted to be in control. You know what I mean? Be the one, the mogul. If you look at Jermaine Dupri, if you look at Birdman, if you look at Jay-Z, those are the guys that I aspire to be like now. But as a kid, I was more talent-based. It was who's more talented than the other. But now I'm more like, hey, who calls more shots than who? You know what I mean? And it's like not even it's like for me a game of power rather than who's got more talent.
Do you feel like you're in control now?
I'm getting the control. I feel like I'm getting the control because number one, as an artist, I found myself working alone when I started out. Even though I would collaborate with other people, but I found myself working alone, without a team. And I'd always find myself with like abantu abayenza the same thing that I do. So picture this, in a soccer team, if everyone is a striker, nothing's gonna happen. You need like a backliner, you need like a goalkeeper, you need midfielders, you need all those things. So that's what I need now. That's what I'm working towards getting. I'm working towards getting my midfielders, my backline, so that the team is stronger, you know what I mean? And we can,
Speaking of teams, you spoke about the people you've worked with previously and all that. What are some of the big names you've worked with in the industry during the course of creating Savage Sossa?
I worked with Mandla M. He's a filmmaker now, but he was involved in a group called Game of Instrumentals. I've worked with who's like, at some point was the biggest reggae artist in the country. I've worked with There's another reggae artist was in Cape Town, was to Crosby. He works a lot overseas, like in Switzerland. I've worked in his studio, I've recorded with him. I've worked with Oman. Oman started with the late Pro Kid, that's an RIP Pro Kid. Oman was the producer for those guys. I've worked with him. I've worked with shikes, man. I've worked with quite a lot of people, man, and maybe some of the names may not come now. I've worked Novui in my current album that I'm working on right now. Vui is this sensational singer that I just discovered. I've worked with Usbuda, if you know, Mahala Balloons, they picking up now, right now. Yeah, man. If I forgot who else I worked with, it's not that I didn't work with them, it's just that they're not coming to mind right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And describe your sound and style.
That's right. My sound, nah? My sound has a hip-hop influence, but not necessarily restricted to hip-hop. I rap, which is like an element in hip-hop. But I've rapped over Afro-pop beats, and I've done like Afro-pop songs and gospel songs. But in all these songs, the one element that I keep, doing is the rapping. You know what I mean? So I'd say, like when I worked with Bongo Riot, we did like a whole lot of like commercially appealing music. We did like by world songs, I mean like popular music. Yeah, when I would compete with our Damian Marley and Nas, you know what I mean? So you already know the type of sound I'm talking about. We were competing with, I don't know if you remember, you made Korn. They did some song, baby, begging you, put your loving hand out, baby. Yeah. And then there's this guy who raps, that's not necessarily hip hop, but it has hip hop elements. It's what we call world music. Whether you're in Australia or in China or wherever you are, you still listen to that song and you won't necessarily say this song is hip hop. And first time, it's just popular music, man. It's what you find in Black Makasi or in like your urban space. In Jersey, people listen to house music, they listen to hip hop music, they listen to R&B music, they listen to trap music. People aren't in a box no more, like it was in the 80s. People aren't necessarily in a box no more. You know what I mean? Artists like Drake have proven that, which you can do your thing, you can sing like it's R&B and you can rap like it's like the most hardcore song. And it's still appealing to the world, you know what I mean? So you can already understand what my sound is.
So with that being said, what do you think is different about you and your music as to compared to other artists?
Man. When I write music or when we produce Nonako, which is one of the people I work with, I try not to listen to no one during the time of the writing. So that whatever, obviously there's influences, Joe, don't get me wrong. I get influenced by a lot of people, especially people who are in the same mind frame as I am. Ne? And then I would say I'm different because of my fingerprints. I'm fucking around. But I'd say I'm different because I'm in Mutami, and I didn't do what I'm doing because I heard it from someone. Yeah, but I don't listen to people when I write or when I'm working on an album. Basically what I do is ngena dawendaweni yami and write, get beats from Nako, write. And then when I'm done, I'll start listening to whoever is out, whoever is done, whatever. And I hardly ever go back and change stuff because someone has did like this latest craze, you know what I mean? I just stick to my own guns. If you had to listen to my album now, there's a track called Nagupenda. It's like, this guy's an artist, you know what I mean?
Speaking of influences, what are some of the artists rather that inspire you? Yeah.
There's quite a lot, like, okay, obviously there's like overseas guys, né? But just for patriotism, né? I'll just mention G in the country. I know
you can mention.
I can mention the other ones, but I choose not to for the sake of being a patriot on this one. Ne? So number one, I'm inspired by our new vest. Like I'm a cheetah rapper, and they getting paid off the rap. And I feel like these are the guys. I mean, people have been paid. Like about WHP, those guys have been paid before. But not like these guys, Joe. Now he came very. Usani tile pia na 80 million. Now usani tile endorsement so na 60 million. You know what I mean? About KO, Joe, like longevity, like this guy's been there since If I Had a Chance, and he's still here now, Joe, doing his thing. You know what I mean? About my Joe, like those are the guys to me that I look at and think, you know what? This thing is possible, Joe. It's not even possible. These guys are doing it, Joe. You know what I mean? They're doing it like on a daily basis. Like who else, Joe? Shikes, Joe. There's quite a lot of these guys that influence me. About Proverb. Like he's not just a rapper, Joe. He's a presenter, he's a personality, he's, you know, all over the show. Like I'm all over the show. But when people say I'm all over the show, I choose to not agree with them. Like when I'm not all over the show, I'm just an artist. And I do what I feel. You know what
I
I mean?
heard you mentioning an album that you're working on. Tell us about Modus Operandi and the inspiration behind it.
Okay, cool. The album, yeah, like you said, it's called Modus Operandi. We're grinding. We're grinding, it's like we're grinding. It's self-explanatory. It's like siyapanda. We are out here, you know? And then by modus operandi, it's like Latin, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I know people can correct me anytime they feel like it. That means mode of operation. And your mode is like, how do you do things, you know? And operation is like, how do you operate? So it's like your mode of operation. How do you do things, you know, step by step? And if you listen to to the album, you'll find songs like Take Off, you know, that really explain to you the process. There's songs like Just Being Soft, songs that really, you know, take you through a journey, you know what I mean, that let you know exactly how I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. They want the songs that like feel like $1 million, cause you know I do feel like $1 million, Joe. It's like I've been working and I feel like now it's time. It shows. So when I say I feel like $1 million, it doesn't necessarily mean I've got $1 million, but it says I am, you know, gunning for it. You know, I'm gunning for more than $1 million. You know what I mean? Cause like I said before, about Casper making, you know, like 30 million deals, bruh. And you know, there's money with my name out there. Trust it. Trust it.
When can your fans expect to get the album and actually stream it, buy it, and all?
The album, I didn't wanna give myself like a due date. Not for laziness reasons, but just for, you know, for creativity to flow and also be able to pay for it, because I'm paying for it myself, you know what I mean? So it's like I need to take the time and build up, you know, and not be in a rush to finish. Because I feel like a lot of artists are in a rush to finish. The album is about done. As we speak right now, I'm left with like 2 songs to record. And then once those 2 songs are recorded, I've got like a CD sleeve to design, which is also under wraps. And then once that is done, it's like you already know, yeah, you're gonna find it. You're on the social stores like your Spotify, you're gonna find it on your Amazon, you're gonna find it on your iTunes, Google Play Store, you're gonna find the album. We're gonna also, here's another exciting thing. And the thing about this exciting thing is, actually I want to sell this album in a USB. You told me my idea was not gonna work. I'm not listening to you. Anyway, I'm gonna get these USBs, right? Brand them, and get my album in there. Get like a PDF of like the track list and all the jazz, you know. Throw it in the USB as well and have like this beautiful art cover. And people are gonna enjoy this. Plus, you're gonna get yourself like a USB.
For free?
Not for free. You're gonna buy the music. You're gonna buy the USB. But once you bought it, you can do whatever you want with it. You know what I mean? Because the music will be in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a patriot and all, a lot of SA artists released albums in 2018. So looking at those albums, which one would you say is your favorite?
2018. I haven't been keeping up. Who released what?
AKA released.
Yeah.
KO didn't release as such, but he had a couple of songs. Nasty C released.
Yeah.
So yeah, just name a few. Big Star Johnson.
Big Star Johnson.
Yeah.
Those are the guys. Yeah. Guys, let's work, man. Find time, let's work.
Did you listen to them rather?
Hold on, let me tell you. I've got favorites here.
Okay.
KO is my ultimate favorite. Whatever KO touches turns to gold. He fades everyone he works with, and that's just my opinion.
Favorite KO song? Favorite KO song?
Fairy Tale song,
2018.
My mission statement to ngishishanga series ama mission
2018,
statement.
which one though?
Akusileka today.
No.
Skanda God kantungenzani. I'm not a fan, but like I've got like my idols,
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my idols, but I'm not necessarily a fan. You see them ngoma zakho zonke,
Okay.
But anyway, Nasty C is also like a dope rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's making major moves. He was on Double XL, on the cover of Double XL.
Mm-hmm.
He's, give it up, man, give it up. And I appreciate any artist who invests in themselves, you know what I mean? Just, have the money but reinvest it,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we grew up in an era where artists back in Mali, made us donate. I don't want to be that guy. I'm not that guy, by the way. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying the guys, man. I go MT, they're doing like major things. I was Java, they're winning my BET awards, you know what I mean? Mufasa making moves and shit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, Shane Eagle also doing some stuff, you know what I mean?
Yellow
is doing good.
Yeah.
Yellow is not shabby. Yellow is,
Do you think Modus Operandi isn't so shabby?
I think that's the motherfucking album, Joe, of the motherfucking year. And because it's already September, Joe. Well, I was hoping by this time it'd be done. But I'm gonna at least push, maybe it's release in November.
Okay.
Let's keep the album, at least it's still 2018. And then that's the #1 record for 2018.
Wow. Yay! Speaking of SA rappers, which one do you feel more connected to or more similar to?
Yo.
In terms of your style, sound, and overall persona?
My style is how I want the world to dress.
Okay.
Thus, I've got the clothing label, right? And I mean, everyone else has got their own label, so they dress like themselves. You know what I mean? Oh, shikes, I haven't said anything about Questa. Questa is my guy, man.
Questa.
Questa, man. My guy, man. Those are like, that's like my benchmarks. Like, I look at these guys and I'm like, okay, this thing is possible. You know what I'm saying? And Questa is not shy to say, this is a platform that I was given to by other people and I'm not afraid to share it with other people. And that's like my whole vibe right there, you know what I mean? But anyway, what's the question?
Which SA rapper do you feel more similar to?
Yeah. I'm similar to the hood guys. Lezes Kulele Kasi.
Is he lit?
Like Questa himself, Kulele Kasi, you know what I mean? No, I'm trying the same thing, but you're just with Lentosi, Tatelokshi, saying Kibili Dixie. Joe, I want to like literally, there's no Kwela Matrain say YFM, it's a this park. So figure that's space here because we love the game, you know what I mean? So let's say Kasi is into him, like Abu Pro Kid, you know what I mean? Candy Square, I'm a cipher da, Tangu Yabulala, like next thing he's a rap god, next thing he's passed on, meaning he served his purpose, Like his name man isn't just a game, like let's say Muff Town with Ning Baz, we're Kasi, Muff Town now, you know what I mean? And I'm like, so I end up like a place like New York, you know what I mean? It's like, I've heard some kids, but I tell us not here. I was like, I'm Sapshi, that you I'm gonna see this shit, man, Yeah.
Do you plan on venturing into other stuff besides music? Or is it just
I've
music?
already ventured on I'm an artist, like I've said. We do like video production. We've got clothes. We've ventured into things like acting. I've done kind of these things. I shoot the ETV, shoot those Pamanda Gunene. I had a part there, Anyway, we've done quite a lot, man. So I've already ventured into other stuff too. Like, I'm all those things, man. I'm a film editor, I'm an actor, like if you look at the videos this season, you can see that it's not just ordinary. And to me, all these things feel like one thing, art. Nothing is over the other.
What are some of the things you've noticed about our music industry and you do not like?
You see this whole thing, Joe, yeah? Booty, poolside, there's girls. I feel like that's overdone, man. I feel like, Joe, there's room for creativity, Joe, And I feel like people aren't stupid. People do want to listen to a full song and understand it for what it is, like a message. Yeah, it's like message. Message. It's just booty, the pool, Everyone is around the pool. We are spilling liquor. Okay, yeah, we are happy we've made it. We are happy we are successful. But we are still artists, guys. Let's paint. Let's paint. That's the one thing that I feel like, actually, I'm tired of it. You know, because everyone aspiring, man, I'm feeling you know, it's like, come on, man. There's plenty creative ways of doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So you can maybe, you know, have them dressed for a change. Spawn. When shape for a change. Spawn kunjani and shape you know. I mean, you know, just embrace other platforms, man. Don't just booty poolside, you know. And there's these people who don't understand the hip hop culture, right? And when you're like, I need a hip hop video, and they're like, great, man, you know, we'll just get naked chicks, you know, we'll just get booze, you know, we'll be at the suburbs, put in like flashy cars, you've got your hip hop video. It's like, no, that's not a hip hop video, you know. There's so much we can do. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and what can we look forward to in the future?
Look out for movies. Look forward to movies that we're going to be shooting. Look out for Street Corner Academy, obviously. There's 5 Shaft. You know, people don't know these things, but they need to know. 5 Shaft, you can get like graphics. You can get like your CD cover done, you know. You can start your own magazine, and if you need like a graphic designer, you hit them up, 5 Shaft. I work quite a lot with them. So in the future, look out for stuff, man. Look out for TV shows, because we're venturing into TV shows. You know, there's a show that I'm currently working on right now. Like underground hip hop producers, like backroom studios type of vibe. Because I mean, people obviously expect like good music to come from the suburbs, you know. But we're like, okay, let's go to a back shack spot, and then you'll be surprised how much of the good stuff you can find right there. You know what I mean?
And finally, when people think Savage Sossa, what is the one thing you want them to always remember about you?
You need to understand that I'm rich. People need to remember that guy was rich. And by that, I don't mean in like monetary value. Like I'm rich in every sense, right? Like friends who love me, I've got a family that loves me, I've got like a child that I adore so much, you know what I mean? And I look at the clouds like almost like every day when there's clouds. You know, just remind myself that I'm part of reality. And you know, I love living in the moment. So when I do my thing, whether I'm drawing or whatever, I'm in that moment and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so I try to laugh every day, even though some days I get pissed because, you know, I'm like climbing and it's not easy, you know. Sometimes I'm irritated by something, but I don't regret anything. You know, my wealth is in so many tangible things and it's not really material things, you know. Like this past weekend I was with my cousins from my dad's side who I didn't grow up with. And it was like a whole thing, you know what I mean? And it was so cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm rich in that sense, you know what I mean? If I start in a create like about like 100 people a day, excel by name, excel so it's that thing, Jay, with Joe. This guy's wealthy, and those are the things that I want to keep on the forefront of my thoughts. And know, okay, I'm in a community where people love me, you know what I mean? I don't have to trip about it, you know? I'm clean and grand, you know what I mean? I'm moving things on, you know what I mean? So I'm quite content. Even though I still need to achieve more stuff, like the toys, like my Ferrari, yeah, like my Range Rover, right? Like my 10-room house, you know, where me and my friends can just have a ball, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, you know, ultimately that's what wealth means. But when I really sit down and think about it, yeah, wealth is the stuff that I just told you about.
That's it.
Thank you! My message to the kids, man, lay off the drugs, man, lay off the drugs, because drugs increase the crime, and if you're gonna come break into camera now it's a murder around, you know what I mean? And it's all a magic because of the drugs, so just lay off the drugs. I know they say stay in school, but no one told you need to learn about financial freedom. You know, I'm smart. But anyway, you need to know about financial freedom and read like financial books. Read about the law. You need to know about the law. You need to know, push your passion. Even if your passion is being a security guard, you can still push your passion. Even if your passion is if you worked as a baker, you can push your passion. Even if you were a teacher, people think pushing a passion you need to be an artist, you know, but you don't have to be an artist. You know? So because I'm an artist, no passion can live around. That's art. Anyway, you know, push.